Thanks for checking back in with Two Riders. We have here today a menu for spaghetti with beef and sauce. It's a 2018 or 2019. It's not marked on the outside of the package, so we'll know as soon as we open it. We've got our introduction coming up, and we'll be right back. Thanks. Welcome back. Menu number 4, spaghetti. And this is lunch today. It does have a peelable seal. In order to make things nice and easy though, I'm going to use my little buck knife here. And as I said at the beginning, we'll see what year it is here in just a second. It's not double wrapped, single wrapped. We got a chocolate cocoa beverage powder. Looks like our main. Spaghetti with beef and sauce. And accessory packet does not have, it's got a beverage powder here. That is raspberry. That's always good. I like that. A spoon. Peanut butter. So I believe this is going to be a 2018. Grape jelly. And from Sterling Foods, Italian breadsticks. And it's a 2019, looks like. Oh, wait a minute, here's the date. Well, stamping's really odd on that. Chocolate chip toaster pastry, so that does say well, I thought that was a 2018 thing. We're supposed to get a cookie if it's 2019, so. But it's showing 2019, 9 and the 39th day. 38th day on the toaster pastry. One thing about these Pop-Tarts tend to be really busted up, so we'll see how that is. We've got our heater. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the flameless ration heater and see about having some lunch. Well, I had just a tad of confusion going on there. I misread the MRE info website, and in fact this is a 2019. It is marked 2019. I had thought that the toaster pastry was 2018. 2018 apparently is a slightly different item. So we've got a toaster pastry, 38th day, raisins. We're going to put this stuff out on a tray. The flameless ration heater, this is now 2023. This is packed 4 years ago. And the flameless ration heater is making noise. It's nice and hot. So away it goes. We've got a pretty big portion of raisins. See how these look. Wow. Very fresh, 4 years old. Like I said, there's no coffee with this. It's a hot cocoa beverage. And a Pop-Tart. Well, it's a frosted Pop-Tart. A little bit of chocolate frosting. It smells great. It smells like a chocolate brownie. Now this hits me as just a little strange. It's an Italian meal. It's spaghetti. So we've got Italian breadsticks. And with the Italian breadsticks, we've got peanut butter and jelly. No? Okay. Cheese maybe would have been a little bit more in line, but when Warnick packed this, they packed it that way. So that's what we got. And we're going to have the raspberry drink. Strangely, here's our gum. There's a couple things seem to be missing. Number one, toilet paper. Number two, matches. We got a towelette, but that doesn't substitute for toilet paper. It's pretty darn small. And we've got some salt, but hey, toilet paper, matches, come on, what's going on? That's weird. Got our beverage base. And here, I don't often use this, but I'm going to go ahead and use it. We'll mix it up in here and then pour it into it. You know what? Actually, we won't. That's just one more step. We're just going to dump this straight into a cup. And I got some water heating on the stove. A lot of chocolate in this meal. Got your chocolate this, you got your chocolate that. The powder, nice and powdery. It hasn't gotten weird in 4 years, and that's not unusual. 4 years is not that long of a time. So we'll put about 8 ounces in the cup. Yeah. Give it a stir. Cheers. If you're a fan of Swiss Miss or Nestle's, that is what that is tasting like. I have a few more raisins. I guess I'll get a glass for the raspberry drink. The raisins are still very moist, very tender. And that is good in my book. All right, nice dark, kind of a burgundy red. This is one of the tastier drink concentrates, I think. I like it better than the isotonic drinks. Really good rich berry flavor to it. See how the Pop-Tart is. Not as crumbled up as I had expected, because sometimes these guys take a bit of a beating. Now, if you like chocolate, this is for you. Chocolate lover's meal right here. Well, I think I'm going to save this for the spaghetti. And while the main continues to heat, I'm going to go ahead and work my way through some raisins and some of the toaster pastry, and be right back. Well, we're back, and what we've got now, this has been heating. It's very hot to the touch through the cardboard, so I know it's going to be hot as a firecracker. when I take it out of here, which I'm going to do right now. This menu, yeah, it's got a fair amount of fat in the spaghetti. Of course, there's fat in the peanut butter, very little in the crackers. I tossed the thing for the Pop-Tart. But the meal's got a lot of sugar. I mean, it's got sucrose, and it also a fair amount of fructose in the that's pretty darn hot. In the raisins. The raisins were good. The raisins might have been really good if they were paired up with like some peanuts and make a little trail mix or something, but the only thing the raisins had to go with was peanut butter or jelly. Again, this has one of those longitudinal tear tabs. I'm not fond of them. To me, it's a lot easier to get the stuff poured out from a smaller opening rather than the real long cut. So here we go. Got our spaghetti. And it's nice and hot. That heater, wow. At 4 years, that thing didn't slow down at all. Ah, man. Smells good. Got a nice smell from the beef and the pasta sauce. So here we go. Give this a try. A lot of meat. I mean, there's a lot of meat in that, you can see. Tastes good. That's a good lunch right there. Now, I'm not a dietitian, but I do know certain foods go together. And Italian breadsticks, peanut butter and jelly, is not something that I would have come up with. Okay, so the breadsticks, it's sort of stamped. It's like stamped concrete to make it look like brick. The bread is soft. It's not a hard stick like a pretzel. So, you know, when in Rome, when Warnick gives you peanut butter, use some peanut butter. See how it goes. Let's give this a look. This 4-year-old peanut butter. A little slow exiting the thing, but color looks okay. Man, it's very sticky. Peanut butter is good. Probably better than the breadstick. Do up another one. I'll do the other one with jelly. The other two with jelly. I could see these being, if these would have been like garlic breadsticks, they might have been better with the spaghetti. Still wondering about the matches and the toilet paper. Spaghetti's good. All right, grape jelly feels fine. Hasn't gotten weird texture or anything. It's a little runny actually. Monty Python might say, it's a bit runny. Yeah, it's very runny. Making a mess. Tastes fine, but Sort of like somebody was on vacation and just phoned this one in from out of state when it came time to put it together. I don't think anybody ever put that jelly on one of these breadsticks and said that worked well. Altogether, I'd say the meal is about a B plus. I'm not knocking it down on quality. I'm knocking it down a little bit. No TP, no matches. The weirdness of jelly in a soft, bready breadstick. It's kind of like you ask somebody to make you gave them a flash drive and said, hey, do me a music mix, would you? And kind of lean heavy on the talking heads. And they give it back to you and it's Taylor Swift and Brad Paisley. It's like, okay, well these things might work, but and not what I was looking for exactly. But the spaghetti's good. Pop-Tart was good. Raisins were very good. Chocolate drink was good. Raspberry drink's always good. And it's always good to have you guys tune in, guys and ladies. And please give it a like if you like it. If you want to get notified when new videos pop up, please subscribe, and we will catch you next time.